The Amazon is Earth's most biodiverse ecosystem, but beneath its beauty lie some of nature's most efficient killers. Creatures capable of devouring you, crushing you, or even paralyzing you before you can even react. Today, I'm counting down the 13 most dangerous animals of the Amazon rainforest, revealing how they attack, how they survive, and what makes them so deadly. And if I were you, I'd pay close attention, because one of these animals can slip inside you and grow under your skin without you even noticing. Number 13, the vampire bat. They don't come with fangs bared or wings blazing. In fact, you won't hear them coming at all. Vampire bats are small, silent, and surgically precise. Found throughout the Amazon, these tiny mammals feed exclusively on blood, and they're built for it. Their teeth are razor sharp, able to slice through skin without waking their victim. Their saliva contains a powerful anticoagulant, aptly named Draculin, that keeps the blood flowing, even after they're gone. But here's the real threat. Their saliva can carry the rabies virus. If you're bitten by an infected bat and don't get treatment fast, the infection becomes deadly. Rabies has a near 100% fatality rate once symptoms start. Confusion, hallucinations, paralysis. These bats feed on livestock, other mammals, and yes, sometimes even sleeping humans. They typically target fingers, ears, and even your toes, whatever's exposed while you sleep. I'm not guessing. I've read the field reports. In parts of Peru and Brazil, attacks on sleeping villagers have been documented, with confirmed cases of rabies transmission. They don't need to hunt you. They just need you to stay still. And in the Amazon, that's not hard to do. Number 12, the electric eel. Imagine swimming in a river peacefully, when suddenly an electric shock hits you so hard your body just stops moving. Congratulations, you've entered this animal's attack zone. You probably know it as the electric eel, but to the locals, it has a darker name, Poraquê. In the Tupi language, that means the one that puts you to sleep. And it's not actually an eel at all. It's a knife fish, over 8 feet long, lurking in murky waters, wired like a living battery. Inside its body are 3 electric organs capable of producing shocks up to 860 volts. That's enough voltage to light up an entire Christmas tree. It uses low-voltage pulses like radar. But when it strikes, it delivers rapid bursts of high voltage, enough to stun prey, deter predators, or paralyze a full-grown human mid-swim for a couple of seconds. And the current spreads through the water. You don't have to touch it. You just have to be near it. That's the true danger. One hit can lock your muscles, stop your arms from swimming, and drop you beneath the surface. People have drowned this way. In the Amazon, it doesn't take fangs or venom to kill. Because if you ever feel a strange tingling mid-swim, it might already be too late. Number 11, the giant centipede. It moves like a snake, but it's not. It walks on dozens of legs and hunts like a nightmare. The Amazonian giant centipede can grow up to 12 inches long, and every inch of it is built for predation. Its most disturbing feature is a set of curved, venom-injecting claws called forcipules. These aren't pinchers. They're modified legs that stab into prey and pump in neurotoxic venom. Its prey list includes spiders, scorpions, frogs, lizards, mice, even bats, which it catches mid-flight by dangling from cave ceilings. When it attacks, the centipede coils around its victim like a living trap, delivering venom that disrupts nerve and muscle function, quickly immobilizing its prey. Human attacks are rare, but when they happen, they're unforgettable. Bites can cause searing pain, dizziness, fever, and swelling that can last for days. I found a documented case in Venezuela where a child later died after being bitten near the head. In the Amazon, nightmares don't stay hidden. Sometimes they crawl across the ceiling, waiting. Number 10, the piranha. They're small, fast, and when they strike together, the water erupts into chaos. The piranha averages just 12 inches long, but don't let the size fool you. Its bite force, relative to body weight, is one of the strongest of any vertebrate. Its teeth are triangular, razor-sharp, and perfectly interlocked, built to tear, not chew. These fish operate like an underwater gang, attacking in groups with bursts of violence that feel almost primal. But what makes them terrifying isn't just the bite, it's the signal. When one piranha attacks and blood hits the water, the scent draws the rest in. Within seconds, a calm stretch of river can turn into a feeding frenzy. Now, about that old myth that piranhas can strip a body to the bone in minutes. It's exaggerated, but not by much. Under the right conditions, low water, scarce food, high stress, they become something else entirely, a swarm that feeds like a single organism. Truth is, piranhas don't spend every moment in a frenzy. Most of the time, they're just cruising, picking off small fish, nibbling on fruit, and minding their business. Attacks on humans are rare, but they do happen. I've seen reports from Amazon fishermen who say even a small cut in the water can draw a swarm. Most days they're just fish, but on the wrong day, they're jaws in every direction. Number 9, the Candiru. In a jungle full of jaguars, anacondas, and piranhas, it's the smallest creature that haunts the locals the most. The Candiru, known as the vampire fish, is a tiny translucent catfish, usually measuring around 2.5 centimeters in length, barely the size of a matchstick. But if you ask any seasoned fisherman in the Amazon, you'll hear the same warning: don't pee in the river. Before I get into this legend, let me explain how this little parasitic fish feeds. The Candiru has a peculiar ability. It's known for entering places most fish never do. Under normal conditions, the Candiru targets other fish. It slips into the gills of larger species, latches on, and feeds on their blood. That part is well documented. No fiction there. But here's where the legend begins. In the Amazon, the Candiru is infamous for entering urethras. The story's been told for generations, and as wild as it sounds, there's at least one controversial documented case that keeps the fear alive. The Candiru doesn't seek humans, but sometimes, through a cruel coincidence, it may mistake a human urethra for a gill opening and swim inside. Once inside, it anchors itself using its spines and does not come back out on its own. Human cases are extremely rare, thankfully, but the Candiru's earned a global reputation as a true Amazonian legend. Whether myth or medical anomaly, its fame is strong enough that many locals simply won't risk it. And really, can you blame them? Number 8, the common lancehead. You're walking through the jungle, watching the trees, enjoying the quiet, and then it happens. No roar, no warning, just a bite. The common lancehead, also called the northern jararaca, is one of the most dangerous snakes in the Amazon. It doesn't chase or hiss, it just waits, perfectly still, hidden in dead leaves and underbrush. Camouflaged so well, it's a walking jump scare for anyone not paying attention to where they step. It can grow up to 5 feet, or 1.5 meters long, but it doesn't need size to kill. Its venom is a biochemical horror show, causing massive tissue destruction, internal bleeding, and in severe cases, amputation if treatment is delayed. What makes it truly feared by locals is its temperament. While most snakes slip away at the first sign of trouble, the lancehead holds its ground. It's irritable, twitchy, and strikes fast. This isn't just one of the most dangerous snakes in the Amazon. It's the one you're most likely to meet. And that's what makes it terrifying. Not the venom, not the fangs. Just how easy it is to encounter it. Number 7, the kissing bug. It sounds like a romantic name, kissing bug. But what it leaves behind can stop your heart, literally. This nocturnal insect waits until you're asleep, then feeds on your blood, targeting the soft tissue around your lips and eyes. You don't feel the bite, you don't even wake up. But unlike a mosquito, this isn't a quick sting. With needle-sharp mouthparts, they pierce the skin and drink for up to 30 minutes. The real danger doesn't come from its mouth. It comes from what happens after. As it feeds, the kissing bug often defecates near the wound. That feces can carry Trypanosoma cruzi, a microscopic parasite that causes Chagas disease. It's a slow-moving infection that often begins with mild or unnoticed symptoms, then quietly progresses to attack the heart and digestive system. Millions of people across Latin America are infected, and many don't realize it until it's too late, when the disease has already entered its chronic phase. Without treatment, Chagas disease may cause permanent heart or digestive damage, and in rare cases, it can be fatal. This isn't just a jungle threat. These bugs have been found inside rural homes, hiding in wood, straw, even cracks in urban walls. They don't need the rainforest. They just need you, asleep. So, if you're ever camping near the edge of the Amazon and something brushes your cheek in the dark, don't assume it's a kiss. Number 6. Black Caiman. It watches in silence, hidden just below the surface. The black caiman is one of the Amazon's largest predators, a 16-foot or 5-meter reptile with bone-crushing jaws and zero patience for mistakes. Think of it as a prehistoric ambush machine, weighing nearly half a ton and waiting for one wrong move. Its hunting method is brutal. It stays perfectly still, waiting for prey to get close. Then, when you least expect it, it explodes from the water, grabs hold with crushing force, then spins, the infamous death roll, overpowering its prey in seconds. Fish, deer, capybara, monkeys, almost anything that strays too close becomes a target. Its bite is strong enough to crush bone. Not crack it, crush it. And don't let its bulk fool you. In water, it barely moves. On land, it can move in sudden bursts, fast enough to catch anyone off guard. There are documented attacks on humans. Some survive to tell the story. Others never get the chance. After all, this is an apex predator of the Amazon, and one of the few crocodilians large enough to pose a real danger to humans. So if you're thinking of swimming in the Amazon, remember this. Out there, you're not at the top of the food chain. Number 5. Brazilian wandering spider. Most spiders hide. This one goes out looking for trouble. The Brazilian wandering spider hunts at night, roaming the rainforest floor with precision, speed, and intent. And during the day, it shows up in banana bunches, shipping crates, even kids' backpacks, earning it the nickname Banana Spider. It's massive, up to 6 inches across, hairy, striped, and always on edge. When threatened, it raises its front legs like blades, daring you to get closer. No surprise, this spider is considered one of the most aggressive, or rather, the least likely to back down. Its venom is a complex cocktail of powerful neurotoxins, among the most potent ever studied in spiders. One bite can trigger violent muscle spasms, paralysis, and in severe cases, respiratory failure. The pain is severe, the kind that doesn't fade quickly. Its fangs are large, powerful, and designed to inject that neurotoxic venom with remarkable efficiency. And there's more. This spider's venom comes with one truly unexpected side effect. In male victims, the neurotoxin can trigger a rare and painful condition known as priapism, a prolonged reaction that's dangerous if untreated. It's so intense that researchers are studying compounds from the venom as a possible treatment for erectile dysfunction. Deadly enough to disrupt your breathing, potent enough to fuel medical research. That's the Brazilian wandering spider, the Amazon's most dangerous contradiction. Number 4. The Botfly. Most parasites invade quietly. The human botfly outsources the dirty work. In the dense, mosquito-filled jungles of the Amazon, the human botfly plays a disturbing game of biological hijacking. It gets its offspring under your skin without ever touching you. The female botfly hijacks a mosquito mid-flight, attaches her eggs to its body, and lets it fly off like a living delivery drone. When that mosquito lands and bites, your body heat triggers the eggs to hatch, and the larvae slip in through the opening without you even noticing. It breathes through a small hole in your skin and lives there for weeks, growing and developing until it's ready to emerge and drop to the soil below. Removal isn't easy. Common methods involve suffocating the larva or luring it out, but in tougher cases, only a medical professional can handle it. It won't kill you, but once you've felt something crawling under your skin, you don't forget it. Number 3. The Jaguar. If the Amazon had a celebrity predator, it would be the Jaguar. With a golden coat patterned like living artwork, this cat looks elegant, until you learn just how deadly it really is. The Jaguar is the biggest feline in the Americas, and the third largest in the world, surpassed only by the tiger and the lion. With a muscular frame that can reach up to 8 feet or 2.5 meters and weigh over 280 pounds or 130 kilograms, it's built for raw power, not just speed. But if you think lions and tigers have powerful bites, the Jaguar takes it further. Pound for pound, it has the strongest bite of any big cat, powerful enough to crush bone and pierce thick skulls and turtle shells. It doesn't hunt like its feline cousins. Instead of going for the throat, it bites straight through the skull, incapacitating its prey in seconds. And here's the part that makes it almost unfair. This isn't a forest-only hunter. The Jaguar loves water. It swims like an Olympian, stalking riverbanks and lake shores, which means no shoreline is truly safe. It's even been known to prey on caimans, turning the hunter into dinner. On land, it's the classic stealth predator. Silent, patient, almost invisible until the moment of attack. When it strikes, it does so with explosive power and precision. And if you think climbing a tree will save you, think again. Jaguars are excellent climbers too, masters of every terrain they roam. They eat almost anything. Capybaras, deer, caimans, even anacondas. In some regions near the jungle's edge, they've been known to take down livestock, slipping onto ranches like ghosts in the night. In the Amazon, the Jaguar isn't just at the top of the food chain. It defines it. Number 2. The bullet ant. It's no bigger than a paperclip, but it delivers the most excruciating sting ever measured. Meet the bullet ant, known in parts of the Amazon as tokandira, or the 24-hour ant. Why that nickname? Because the pain of its sting doesn't fade quickly. It lingers, burns, pulses, for up to an entire day. This jet black ant can grow up to about 1.2 inches or 3 centimeters, massive by ant standards. Entomologist Justin Schmidt, the guy who created the sting pain index, rated the bullet ant at the top, above wasps, above hornets, above everything. He called it pure, intense, brilliant pain, like walking over flaming charcoal with a nail in your heel. And it's not just pain. It comes with cold sweats, tremors, and nausea. Some stings have left researchers completely incapacitated. In some Amazon tribes, boys undergo a rite of passage into adulthood by wearing gloves woven with dozens of live bullet ants, enduring the stings without showing weakness. Bullet ants don't sneak around. They patrol the forest floor in numbers, and if you disturb the wrong log, brush the wrong tree, or even take a careless step, they swarm, fast, aggressive, and with a sting that hits like a small explosion. It's a tiny creature that commands absolute respect. In the Amazon, one wrong move can bring a grown man to his knees and lock him into 24 hours of pain. Number 1. Green Anaconda. The green anaconda is the heavyweight champion of the Amazon. If you ever doubted that size matters, this reptile will crush the debate, and everything else. It doesn't use venom. It doesn't need speed. This snake kills with the oldest weapon in the jungle: pure, relentless pressure. At over 20 feet or 6 meters long and weighing up to 550 pounds or 250 kilograms, the green anaconda is the heaviest snake on Earth. And in the Amazon, it rules the waterways like a living constrictor god. Its body is so elastic, it can swallow animals much larger than its own head, up to a third its own size. Capybaras, caimans, and deer. anything slow enough or unlucky enough to get wrapped up and swallowed whole. And at this size, anything that enters its territory is at risk, including humans who get too close. Its method of attack is brutal. It wraps its massive coils around the victim and squeezes. Every time the prey exhales, the grip tightens. Circulation fails. Resistance fades. The prey loses consciousness, and the fight is over. Then, in total silence, the feeding begins. The whole animal swallowed. Slowly, methodically, and completely. In the Amazon, the green anaconda doesn't need venom to dominate. Just a hug tight enough to stop a heartbeat. So, which Amazon creature scared you the most? Tell me in the comments which one you'd rather never run into. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with that one friend who thinks the jungle is all peace and parrots. The Amazon isn't just beautiful, it's lethal. And we've only scratched the surface. See you in the next video.